Welcome into Blake Street Ball. I am Tanner Schwint, joined as always by Luke Mullins and Ben Shoemate. From 1 to 1,000, what a career it's already been for Nolan Arenado. He records his 1,000th hit, and well, it was a big one. It was a solo shot to put the Rockies out in front of the Nationals the other evening. And man, let's talk about it with my guys here. Nolan Arenado, of course, when he needs a big play, when something's there, it's another one of those moments for Arenado in the Arenado legacy.
Absolutely, and you see, there's no better way for him to get it. Maybe if he would have done another, walk-off, three-run home run for the cycle, maybe that would have been the one way he could have topped it. But that game going 3 for 4 against the Nationals, getting a clutch late home run to put the team ahead, and then obviously making that great defensive play to end the game. And then also, don't forget about that stretch from Mark Reynolds. It was a great game from Arenado, great play, and a great way for him to get that milestone.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt about it. The game started not so great. We've talked about it a little bit. Whenever Tyler Anderson's pitching, my cursing increases exponentially from what it normally is watching the Rockies game. Ben, we'll talk about Arenado here with the 1,000th hit. It was a clutch moment, key time for Mr. 28.
Oh, very much so. Put the Rockies up 6-5 in that situation for his 1,000th hit. Just why not compile them all into one? Put the Rockies ahead, get your 1,000th hit, just get it all out of the way. Just not have to worry about it later. It also puts him at 190 career home runs, so we get to be on that milestone watch now, just 10 more before he gets to 200. I think he's also 9th all-time on the list for Rockies amongst hits. Now he's just looking up at DJ LeMahieu. I think he has 1,011, so he'll probably pass him pretty soon. People like that. Names are going to start tumbling in well-known Rockies names, and it's going to be fun to watch.
There's no doubt. It is going to be a blast to watch. Speaking of things that were fun to watch, other than Tyler Anderson, that was a fun game to watch the other evening. Chad Bettis comes in and throws
I love it.
3 innings where he looked really good.
3 perfect innings.
He's right where he needs to be, though.
Yeah, he's pitching great. He's done pretty decent out of the bullpen in the few games that he's gone out there, and he's shown the Rockies haven't really had a strong long man.
No.
And while he was faltering in the rotation, maybe he is the guy who can step up and be that long man that they need in the bullpen to shut teams down. And like you were saying, he was able to put more gas in his arm. He was able to throw his pitches harder and than he usually can on the start when he's got to go a long ways, because now it's a sprint rather than a marathon for him.
Yeah, Chad Bettis looked good. You talked about Mark Reynolds' stretch. He's playing pretty well as they start to try and get Daniel Murphy back and get healthy. I heard a rumor that he may be on his way back sooner rather than later. But Ben, talk about it. Ramil Tapia homers late. This team really it was an overall great win after a poor pitching performance by Tyler Anderson.
Yeah, and that's just picking up your teammates. Now, Tyler Anderson will be the first person to say he didn't pitch well that game. He logs every
I don't know. I might be the first person to say that because his ERA is up to 12 now, or I believe it's 12 in the last 8 starts or something like that for him, dating back to last year. It's time.
Well, you say your cursing increases, but one thing, Tyler Anderson, he logs every single one of his pitches. He takes pride in what he does. It's like his livelihood. He's done that ever since he was in college at Oregon, and he knows, he has a notebook. It shows exactly what's going wrong, and he's looking for a way to fix it. He really is. He's working with the pitching coaches. He's working with anybody he can to try and get that fixed. I think it'll happen at some point. Like you said, he has a higher plus side than people like Chad Bettis might have, which I do love Chad Bettis being in the pen. I got in a Facebook argument about that this past weekend because that's what I do. Maybe it was on Instagram. Who knows? But, I think – I don't know if it's time to ring the alarm bell yet. You say he's up to a 12 ERA.
Yeah.
It's still early in the season. I know it's not optimal, but I think the fact that Kyle Freeland is on the 10-day IL right now, I think he'll stay up for the time being and just see how that goes. Maybe when I know he was retroactive to the 19th, Freeland was. So we'll see probably around the 29th if Anderson's still up, if they want to start exploring other options.
Yeah. Well, the only other option really is Jeff Hoffman, who will go on this Tuesday evening against the Nationals. The thing with Tyler Anderson is that it's been over a stretch, and you've got to let him go get it right. John Gray has looked phenomenal.
Yes.
So has German Marquez. Kyle Freeland, when he gets back, is going to do the same thing. So now you just got to tinker. You got to find out. Peter Lambert's not ready. I think we can all agree with that. He's looked great. He pitched another 5 shutout innings down in AAA ball, but I don't think he's ready quite yet. That's our look on Nolan Arenado's big 1,000th hit that helped the Rockies win. Our thoughts on the pitching staff and an overall great win. Let's keep in mind these Rockies are rolling, which it's positive to talk about. This is Blake Street Ball. Make sure you go and give us a like, hit subscribe. We'll be back next week with more content. This is Blake Street Ball for Ben, for Luke. I'm Tanner. We'll talk to you next time.
Hey guys, Ben Shoemate from Blake Street Ball. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, what is wrong with you? I've been trying to figure out, and there is something morally and ethically wrong with you. So to fix that problem, subscribe right here. There is a link. Also, if you want to catch more on our terrible thoughts about the Rockies, there's a video here and here. You can watch those and comment below on how wrong we are. Yeah, if you're a Dodgers fan, we will be praying for you. So we will see you next time here on Blake Street Ball.